Welcome to my first ever UFC prediction video. First time. Hey, I've been meaning to do this for a while. I just didn't have the right things to be able to do it, but now I do. So now I can make content. I can make videos for you guys, for the MMA fans, UFC fans. Grant Dawson versus Bobby Green main card prediction. I'll probably do some prelims too, the ones that really matters, because the UFC do like to put randoms that you know what I'm saying on the prelims that really don't matter. But hey, let's get into it. So the first fight we are going to be talking about is taking place in the bantamweight division, number 15, Chris Gutierrez versus Montel Jackson. I'll be honest with you guys, I've definitely seen some of Montel Jackson's fights, but I did not remember any of them until I watched them back. So I watched them back. The one with Julio Arce, I'm be honest, that one was kind of boring. They were just clinching a lot. He's definitely a counter striker. He waits a lot, except with the fight with Ronnie Yaha, where he dropped him, then got him bad with some ground and pound. But this dude loves to counter, but he's fast with his counters. And when he sits down on his punches with, like, he wants to KO you with every punch he lands, but he does that while countering. Chris Gutierrez, though, I mean, this dude's... I know he just lost to Pedro Munoz, but Pedro Munoz is also a really good fighter. He's top 10 in bantamweight division. Chris Gutierrez, bro, this dude has some of the nastiest kicks in the UFC. Look at his fight with Andre Ewell. If you guys don't remember, it went all 3 rounds. Unanimous decision to Chris Gutierrez. That dude beat his legs up bad. He destroyed his legs. Obviously, the fight with Frankie Edgar, old man Edgar. Chris sent him back to the retirement home with that flying knee. But that's Edgar, though. That's to be expected, to be honest. This dude, Chris Gutierrez, is flashy. Like, this dude's throwing spinning back fists, spinning back kicks to the body. This dude's always feigning. He's never still. He's always showing you something. He wants reactions. This dude always wants reactions from his opponent. Who I think is going to win, I'm picking Chris Gutierrez by, I'm going to say decision, 29-28. That's Chris Gutierrez should win this pretty easily. Montel Jackson just hasn't shown anything too impressive, to be honest. I feel like this fight's going to be exciting, but I could definitely see this fight going a little bit tit for tat, you know what I'm saying, where somebody throws a leg kick, he throws a leg kick back. One of those fights. He throws a punch to the body. He also throws punches to the body. I can see that fight and this fight. But yeah, I got Chris Gutierrez to win. Decision 29-28, 30-27. Give me Chris Gutierrez. Now, kicking off the main card, Alexander Hernandez versus Bill Algeo. This is going to be a fun fight, I'm not going to lie. This is going to be a very fun fight. These two are going to be punching each other in the face. I don't know if we will, but I think we will see either one of them try to take one of them down. I feel like it'll be Alexander Hernandez trying to take Bill Algeo down, because Bill Algeo, this dude, pure pressure fighter. This dude just wants to walk forward. He'll eat one and take one. He has a very good chin. In the TJ Brown fight, we saw this dude took a knee straight to the chin and acted like it was nothing. He is a dog. He actually lives in the deep water. Remember the Herbert Burns fight? That dude was in a triangle for like 30 seconds, got out of it. Disease broke Herbert Burns. That dude Gilbert Burns had to carry him out of the arena. He has good offense pressure and his cardio. This dude has insane cardio. He reminds me of a Billy Q. You know how Billy Q just walks through the punches. Doesn't really care because he has a good chin also, and he has great cardio. There's just some dudes in the UFC that just have different cardio than the others, like Colby, Billy Q. I say Bill Algeo. Them dudes are different. Now, Alexander Hernandez. Oof. It's been tough for him, I'm not gonna lie. Alexander Hernandez, he has good power. I'll give him that. He has very good power. I'm not gonna say like one-shot KO power, but if he lands, that shit, he's gonna hurt. He's gonna hurt you. This fight is at 145 pounds. His last fight was, I'm pretty sure, 155 with Jim Miller. And that he fought Jim Miller. A close fight with Jim Miller, old man Jim Miller. But Jim Miller's decent, so I'll give him that. Dude, Hernandez is chinny. And one thing I've noticed about Alexander Hernandez, like almost every one of his fights, when he gets pressured, he does well a lot. In the Billy Q fight, prime example. He was punching Billy Q's with some good punches, landed a lot of strikes to the head, but as usual, Billy Q just walks through it, eats his punches like Tic Tacs. Not like that dude was bleeding, but you know what I'm saying. Went through it, uses cardio, uses pace and pressure on Hernandez, and Hernandez wilted. One thing I will say, Hernandez does usually have the best success in the first round. So I could see Hernandez winning the first round. Then Bill Algeo is taking over second or third round. Who I got in this fight? I'm going to take Bill Algeo in this one. I think Bill Algeo is going to put a pace on him. First round. In the first round, Alexander's going to have success. Second round, Bill Algeo is going to start putting on him. Third round, because he's going to do the same thing. But I do see Bill Algeo hurting Hernandez with the strikes. And then Hernandez possibly taking him down. And then Bill Algeo submitting him. So I'm going to predict this fight, Bill Algeo by submission, second or third round. That is my prediction. And the next fight we got is Felipe Lins versus Ian Cutelaba. The battle of mid. Guys, do we really care about this fight? Like, really? It's going to be fun, sure. I think there's going to be KO, but this should be on the prelims. Why is this on the main card? Actually, looking at the prelims, okay, yeah. Okay. No, Gutierrez should have been on the main card. Why is mid Cutelaba versus mid Lins on the main card? I'm sick of these light heavyweight fights being on the main card when it's just going to be two dudes swinging at each other. No technique. You're not going to land on each other. Very clean. Where they're going to be able to knock each other out. I need my prediction to be right. I've been watching tape, not on Ian Cutelaba, but on Felipe Lins because I haven't watched him a lot. I might have, but I just don't remember. I'm going to start with Felipe. Some things I've seen with Felipe. The dude has nasty combos. I'm not going to lie. He's fast with his combos, with his hands. He has some fast hands, especially when he lets go. But when he lets go, that dude leaves his chin wide in the air. So that does worry me about his chances of winning. He has decent power. He's not hitting somebody one time they're going out, but he has decent power. He has good leg kicks, really good calf kicks, solid calf kicks. So I could see him, using those on Cutelaba because let's be honest, Cutelaba's not checking nothing. Cutelaba has some freak power when he connects. If he connects, this dude really doesn't connect unless, he's either rushing you or you're just standing there waiting to be hit. I will say, I watched his last fight against Tanner Boser. He looked pretty good with his striking. Caught him with a clean 1-2, put him down, finished him with a ground and pound. He looked good in that fight, and he's tough. He's really tough. You have to knock him out cold to put him away. Kennedy Zachiku, he had to do that. Magomed Ankalaev had to put him out cold. In Cutelaba's earlier fights, he was rushing in a lot with no defense, but I've seen his last few fights. He's been going into the pocket, but more defensively sound. And he's wrestling more lately. He wrestled against Kennedy. He lost that one, but he still wrestled a little bit. And Tanner Boser, yeah, he does get chinned a lot too. He's very chinny. He's very chinny. He got KO'd by Kennedy after winning the first round. Now my prediction for the battle of the mids, I'm gonna go with Ian Cutelaba. I was thinking Philip Lins at first, but after thinking, some hard, real thinking, I just feel like Ian Cutelaba is gonna go in there, use his wrestling a little bit, which will set up the hands. He's gonna go into the pocket a little bit more safe, without the reckless abandonment that he earlier in his career did. And I think he's gonna connect on Felipe's chin. I do think so. And ground and pound him and win it from there. So I got Ian Cutelaba, round 2 TKO, round 1 and round 2 TKO, Ian Cutelaba. And for the third fight on the main card, we got Drew Pistol Grip Chin Dober versus Ricky Glenn. I'm be honest, I know I said I'm be honest 3 times already. I did not know who Ricky Glenn was at all. I did not remember any of his fights, none of his fights. I watched 2 of them. One was Grant Dawson. Actually, I do remember that one. I do remember that one with Grant Dawson. He showed good moments of takedown defense and scrambling. And look, Grant Dawson's on the main card fighting Bobby Green. Yeah, Ricky Glenn showed some moments Scrambled Grant Dawson. He actually almost finished him in the third round. Some people say he finished him. Grant Dawson won round 1 and round 2. Judges gave Ricky Glenn 10 in the third round. Made it a draw. Some people thought Dawson, got finished third round, but he got a 10-8. So Ricky Glenn, I didn't really see much of his striking, so I don't know. But it doesn't really matter when you're going against Drew Pistol Grip Chin Dober. This dude has dynamite for hands. I mean, look at his chin, bro. Just look at his chin. You think you're cracking that? I know, people. You guys are already thinking about Matt Frivola. But Matt Frivola, he got that ginger power. Ginger people be hiding the true potential, Ginger people got that power. I don't see a way Ricky Glenn's gonna win this on the feet. No way he wins this on the feet. I don't think he's gonna really hurt Drew Dober. And if he hurts Drew Dober, Drew Dober's gonna eat it like a Kit Kat. Drew Dober actually has good cardio, and Drew Dober actually goes to the body. That's how he KO'd Rafael Alves. Good, that was a good fight too with Alves. So I got Drew Dober. I think he's gonna send Ricky Glenn to the shadow realms with his right hand. He's gonna go left to the body, up top with a right hook. That's how he's gonna finish Ricky Glenn. I'm gonna be right because I'm never wrong. I'm actually not a casual. And you guys are probably thinking, oh, Ricky Glenn, oh. I don't care. I don't know who Ricky Glenn is. I don't want to know who Ricky Glenn is. I only want to know Pistol Grip Chin Dober. That's it. Drew Dober, round 2, TKO, left hand to the body, right hand up top, shadow round. And on to the fourth fight of the card, we got Alex Morono versus Joaquin Buckley. This is a very interesting fight. First thing I gotta say about Alex Morono is I thought this dude was way older. I thought this dude was like 38, like 37. This dude's only 32. His last fight was a win against Tim Means. He guillotined Tim Means while he was shooting in on him. Before that, underrated performance with Santiago. Even though he got KO'd, that fight was short notice, and he was putting it on Santiago, but he got caught. It happens. But then before that, Matthew Semmelsberger. That dude Matthew, he was on him before he fought Morono. Knockout after knockout, literally first round knockouts. And then he went up against Morono. Morono won. Morono ate a big knee that actually knocked him down, but Morono's pretty tough. He got underrated toughness. He ate that knee, he got back up, and then he won that round. Morono actually has really underrated striking. The dude Morono actually has really good hands. He also has good striking defense. Crazy, he's only 32. He's only gonna get better. Now Joaquin Buckley, very explosive. That dude has power in his hands, but he doesn't have that one shot power, where he hits you one time and you're going out. But he's very fast. He's recently been getting better at entering the pocket without putting himself in too much danger, without leaving his chin out in the open. He's been going into the pocket with strikes, but with his hands in the right place. Buckley really only struggles against tall fighters like Holland. Tall fighter. He was way taller than Buckley. Imamov, way taller than Buckley, but that was a good fight. The one in Imamov. He put it on him in the third round. And one thing I noticed about Buckley, he's using way more head kicks than he usually does. Way more head kicks. Yeah, this is gonna be a really good fight. I feel like I don't know if this goes to the decision, but I feel like it could. Just because Alex Morono actually has underrated striking, offense and defense. Buckley, we know what he's going to do. He's going to try to go into the pocket, land those big bombs on Morono. I understand Buckley's the favorite, and for a good reason. But I think Alex Morono is going to tough this one out. I think his striking is good enough to hang it with Buckley on the feet. And if things do go south, I feel like Alex Morono will try to take him down. Maybe he's successful. If he is, I feel like he could win that way, make him a little bit tired. But I feel like Alex Morono can hold himself on the feet for a decision win. So I got Alex Morono by decision. The co-main event, Joe Pyfer versus Abdul Razak Al Hassan. I hope I didn't butcher that. If I did, I am sorry. Joe Pyfer, bro, this dude's good. This dude's really good, and he's gonna be way taller than Abdul. I'm pretty sure Joe Pyfer is like 6'2", Abdul's 5'10". There's gonna be a huge height advantage for Joe Pyfer. Pyfer, that dude has power. That dude has real power. Like, if he touches you, you're gonna be hurt. You do not want to get touched by Joe Pyfer with his hands, because you're gonna get hurt. One thing I do like about Joe Pyfer is he walks down his opponents, but not too crazy. Like, he doesn't walk walked him down like with crazy shots. He walks him down with a jab. You know, he has good distance management, especially for how tall he is. He can use his height advantage to just put the jab in the face, and I feel like he's gonna do that to Abdul Razak Al Hassan. Now Abdul Razak Al Hassan. Jeez, I'm butchering that bad. I'm just gonna call him Abdul. Abdul, he has sent some people to the shadow realm. I don't know if you guys remember, but that dude head kicked the Chirico's head off his neck. He actually sent him to the shadow realm. Abdul, he has good power. He has good power. He has a couple KOs. One thing that worries me about Abdul, he's been KO'd like twice. Most notably the one with Chaos Williams in the first like 40 seconds. And he does like the counter. He is a counter fighter, I feel like. And in the tape I've watched, he really likes the counter. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be like Joe Pyfer trying to walk Abdul down, but Abdul's gonna try to walk Joe Pyfer down. So they're just gonna meet in the middle and bang, I feel like. So this one could go both ways, to be honest. But we'll be choosing Joe Pyfer by KO in the first round. Yeah, Joe Pyfer KO in the first round. But he can't get crazy with Abdul. You cannot trade with Abdul in the pocket. Because that dude, if he touches you, yeah, you're out. So Joe Pyfer has to keep his range, keep the jab on him, and eventually he will land that right hand. Joe Pyfer, round 1 KO. Now, the main event. Grant Dawson versus Bobby Green. Guys, listen. This fight is closer than what a lot of people are saying. Grant Dawson is not just going to run through Bobby Green like people are saying. Let me start off with Bobby Green. Actually, no. Let me start off with Grant Dawson. This dude's not good at striking. This dude's striking is horrible. I'll be straight up. Horrible. Literally, his two main weapons on striking are leg kick. No, three main weapons on striking. Leg kick, double jab, and an overhand. That is it. The only way Grant Dawson is winning this fight is to take Bobby Green down for 5 rounds straight. That's it. Grant Dawson is not going to outstrike Bobby Green. Grant Dawson isn't going to hurt Bobby Green. That's not going to happen. Only way Grant Dawson wins is by taking him down every round. Because if he doesn't, even for 1 round, if Bobby Green isn't taken out for 1 round, Grant Dawson is going to be in trouble if he doesn't take Bobby Green down. Bobby Green, this dude went tit for tat with Fiziev. Close fight. Fiziev won 2-1 on the scorecards, but it's a close fight. Really tit for tat with Fiziev. The takedown defense of Bobby Green is decent. I'll give him that. It is decent, but his scrambles are good, really good. If you rewatch the Thiago Moises fight, you'll see how he scrambled out of bad positions on the ground with Thiago Moises. Thiago Moises was on Bobby Green's back, and Bobby Green got out of that. That's Moises. Moises, a submission artist. Bobby Green, we all know Bobby Green's bread and butter is the striking. If this fight stays standing up, Grant Dawson is... I promise you, Grant Dawson's gonna get pieced up. Man, Grant Dawson's basically minus 300 favorite. I don't know why. My prediction, hot take, very hot take. A lot of you guys are probably not gonna agree, but I'm confident that Bobby Green is gonna win. All Bobby has to do is stay away from the cage. He has to control the center with his jab. Occasionally jab to the body, jabs that had double jab. You know what Bobby does. He's gonna move out of the way Grant Dawson strikes, because Grant Dawson strikes, bro, I'm telling you, they're not good. Horrible. Go look at his fight with Marco Madsen. Horrendous striking. So yeah, I got Bobby Green in the upset. Plus 240 to minus 300 Grant Dawson. Bobby Green TKO 4th round. You heard it here. Those are my thoughts on the fights. And overall, hey, this card is going to be a good card. There's going to be some good fights, especially on the main card. The main card has some good fights. Even the Battle of Mid with Kutelaba and Felipe. These videos are going to be coming out every week. Prediction videos and other UFC MMA videos. Let me know in the comments what videos you guys want to see, and I'll do them. Thank you again. Subscribe if you enjoyed. Like the video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So this is a couple days after I just made that video. Man, I sounded tired. It's probably because I made that video on Saturday night. It was around 1 o'clock. Dude, I sound dead in that video. I'm sorry for that. That is usually not how I sound. Like I'm gonna sound more live, just like this how I am right now. But hey, and for the prediction records, I'm gonna keep a record of my predictions that I do each week. So since this is my first one, I have a 0-0 record right now for the main event. So for Grant versus Dawson, I'm gonna keep that record. So let's see how it goes. I'm gonna do these every week, and yeah, I'm gonna keep the record because I put time into that. Like I watched tape. I may be wrong, but hey, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I don't care if I'm putting out predictions. I have to be able to stand on that. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Hey, that's a hill I will die on. So hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. Hey, I'm out. Have a good one.